Obviously, you can't shoot 21% in the second half of a game and have any chance to win. The fact that you don't get blown out is a miracle. So obviously we're struggling mightily on the offensive end to shoot the ball in the basket. Teams are packing it in on us, and we're struggling to shoot it in. Second thing is our turnovers are just destroying us. 2 straight games where we turn the ball over 24% of our possessions. You have no chance to win. Absolutely no chance to win. This team needs, the way we shoot the ball, we need every shot that we can so we can get every foul or every rebound. We can get fouled more and get more rebounds. Tonight I thought our effort to go rebound was terrible. I know we had 11, but 3 of them were Stanford knocked out of bounds. So I believe we had 8 live ball. I'm talking about offensive then. We had 8 live ball rebound possibilities out of 39 shots. No chance. Not the way we shoot the ball.
You made 8 of your first 9 shots, and I think 11 of 49. Did they change defensively, packing it more inside? And
probably. I mean, I'd have to look at the film. You know, obviously we got some layups early that help. We struggle to do simple things. You know, we worked hard on getting Burke the ball versus the switch. And we're not very smart. We just don't see it. We had that opportunity, even with Brandon Williams with their point guard on him. So our aptitude is a big issue for us right now. So most important thing for a teacher is for students to have aptitude, or they can't learn, they can't apply. So your rate of progress and development is way too slow. So if a team makes adjustments, we struggle to adjust to instruction on the fly. So that's an issue for us. You know, so and then we get Burke the ball, and I get it, he's a freshman, but he gives up 2 straight layups and he throws a cross-court pass. When, you know, I told him real simply, if you don't get double-teamed, just score. I don't even care if you miss it. Just score. So I'm trying to develop somebody who can score the ball. And he's a better passer out of there than Adem, but he decides to throw a cross-court pass. So, you know, our turnovers, we invent new ways to turn it over. Kenny gets in the game. Our oldest, smartest guy, supposedly our most trained player, he fouls 98 feet from the basket on a rebound. They're struggling to score. We're up 8. We immediately fouled them on 2 rebounds, 98 feet from the basket, where they cut it to 4. And on the next possession, Kenny set an illegal screen. So he played 45 seconds in the first half. He had 2 fouls and a turnover. And one of the fouls was 98 feet from the basket. So it is what it is. So you just got to keep trying to get better. I know you're going to ask me about, like, guys' confidence. You know, it is what it is. I mean, you know, you can't call your mommy. She can't help you. Get opportunity to a lifetime that may not last forever, depending on your performance.
Coach, Stanford scored 100, and you guys limited them to 59. You know, offense wasn't great, but what can you say about the defensive effort?
Again, you know, it's not baseball. So I would agree with you. But, you know, Clayton Kershaw throws shutouts. The Dodgers can score 1 and win, right? When Garrett Cole and Trevor Bauer were playing for my man John Savage, he could get 1 run and win. In hoops, you got to score. So to hold them to 36%, 30% from 3 isn't a bad effort at all. I thought the 17 free throws hurt us. Give them, you know, those are free points. You know, those are free points that we're not good enough to give those away. I thought those hurt us. But I would agree with you. You got to be able to get 60. Yeah. But the way for us to do it, we got to stop turning the ball over. Obviously, somebody's going to, people still call, before everybody wants to call me and say, hey, Coach, somebody's got to make a shot for you. I'm well aware of that. But you got a better chance you don't turn it over. Again, I've been in this position. I've been doing this a long time. I won 5 games in a row in the Big East at Cincinnati and never shot over 37%. 3 of the teams we beat were ranked. But we didn't turn it over, and we rebounded it. So, but to your point, obviously, defensively, it's hard to throw a shutout in basketball.
Coach John W. Davis with the Southern California News Group. There's a 0 that's standing out to me on this this stat sheet, this box score. I'd like to get a comment from you. How do you think not scoring any points on the fast break affected this game?
It kills you. Kills you. But I will tell you this, Stanford is a team. I know that Reynaud got 4 offensive, but they sprint back. So on the shot, he got some on some switches. We had a guard on him, but they're a team that sends 4, literally sends 3 or 4 guys back when you shoot. So it's really hard to get on the break against them on a miss. But it'd be nice to get some live ball steals where we could get out and run.
How do you walk the line between confidence and teaching with somebody like Alon, who got yanked again for a turnover, a quick turnover tonight?
Yeah, it is what it is. That's on him, not me. Like I tell guys at this level, I told them all it's hard. So you can quit and go home, or make an excuse and transfer like 1,900 guys, or you can get better. Look in the mirror. But you got to look in the mirror first. But the first time you touch the ball, you try to be Michael Jordan. You've been told to get in there, make open shots, and go rebound, play defense. First time you touch the ball, you try to be Michael Jordan. Look what happens. Great kid, but we got a lot of guys really, to be honest with you, Ben, they're struggling on the aptitude right now. So it's what's the fallacy is that freshmen get better as the year goes on. It's a fallacy because forget you're forget the 1 percentile. For the rest of them, it's harder as the year goes on because it gets harder to win because there's scouting reports, the games mean more, and it's more physical. The coaches have figured out who they should play and who should sit. So it's harder on them as the year goes on. People know how to exploit their weaknesses. Like Sebastian Mack's not shooting 10 free throws a game anymore. So, it's just an example. So it's harder on young guys as the year goes on. So it's a real fallacy that, hey, they'll get better. No. The games get tougher to win. They get much harder to win. But look, guys, let's be honest. You can't win. You can't score, you can't win. And for us, 16 turnovers is ridiculous. And I say that because, with all due respect, they're packing it in. There is no press. There is no trap. So why are you turning the ball over? What would the reason be? I mean, I understand you're playing the teams pressing you all over the court. So.
And with those turnovers, what's Dylan maybe still learning about running a team?
A lot. Obviously a lot. But he's not the only guy. It's clear to me a lot. We got a lot of guys learning a lot right now. That's just the reality of it. All right, guys.
Thank you.